So the next thing to happen on Friday Night SmackDown, we get to the main event for tonight's episode of SmackDown. But before we talk about that match, there was a segment that happened before this where we see Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, come out and pretty much they were sending a message to the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, how they got a match against them in 2 weeks, and that they say it's a WrestleMania caliber match. And they are going to win back their undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships, and then go on to Backlash and win the 6-man tag team match with Solo Sikoa as well to defeat Matt Riddle, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. So yeah, that's what they were saying. And then they introduced Solo Sikoa. So yeah, he comes out and we get to the match. Solo Sikoa versus Matt Riddle 1-on-1 in a no disqualification match. The Usos was not at ringside for this match, and this match was a pretty good match. They brought in kendo sticks, steel chairs, and all that stuff. It was doing pretty good against each other, beating down each other. Riddle almost got the 3 count a few times in this match, but then Solo starts coming back and stuff. And then at one point we see Solo Sikoa throwing Matt Riddle over the announce table, and then Solo was trying to flip the announce table onto Matt Riddle, but Matt Riddle was using his feet and stuff, not letting that happen. Solo gets mad. He climbs up on the announce table, and then grabs Matt Riddle and brings him up on there. But Riddle hits a knee to the face, a jumping knee to the face onto Solo Sikoa. Solo falls off the announce table over there pretty much towards the barricade, and then Matt Riddle flips the announce table over Solo Sikoa. And as soon as he done that, we see Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, jumping over the barricade, attacking Matt Riddle. Now, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn is not there on SmackDown tonight, so yeah, Matt Riddle was all alone. They was beating him down and stuff. They threw him in the ring, and then Riddle started fighting back. He threw Jay Uso over the top rope, and then he threw Jimmy Uso over the top rope, and then he gets on the ring apron, springboard off the second rope with floating bro onto the Usos, taking them out. And then he sees Solo Sikoa pretty much getting back up. He flips the announce table and everything. He runs and jumps off the steel steps, trying to hit like a forearm onto Solo, but Solo catches him and hits spinning Solo onto him on the ring apron. And then he gets back into the ring, tries to hit the Samoan spike onto Matt Riddle, but Matt Riddle ducks it, and then hits a ripcord knee onto Solo Sikoa. And then we see Matt Riddle run to the ropes and come back, and then Solo pretty much hit a quick Samoan spike onto him, and then he pins him for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Solo Sikoa defeated Matt Riddle tonight in the main event in the no disqualification match. But then, after that match ended, we see Solo Sikoa and the Usos attacking Matt Riddle after the match, beating down stuff. They grab the table, bring it into the ring, and then the Usos hit their tag team finish move, the 1D, onto Matt Riddle through the table, laying him out. So yeah, that's what happened there. Pretty good stuff for the match and what happened after the match and all that stuff. I'll give it 3.5 stars as well. Give it pretty good match between Matt Riddle and Solo Sikoa. I'll say that was match of the night, really. The main event, the no disqualification match. Now, Xavier Woods and Gunther had a really good match as well. And then we had those tag team matches. The women's tag team title match was a pretty good one. Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Viking Raiders was pretty good as well. And then LWO versus the Judgment Day was alright. So yeah, stuff was good. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, they announced more matches for Backlash. And yeah, so the new matches they got announced is Rhea Ripley versus Zelina Vega for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Like, that was going to happen. We already knew that. And then another match that pretty much they announced was Austin Theory defending the United States Championship up against Bobby Lashley and Bronson Reed in the triple threat match. And yeah, I can see that happening because of what happened on Raw, so that was alright. But then there was one match that I was like, what the hell was going on? And that's Seth Rollins versus Omos. So yeah, that match is added on Backlash now. Seth Rollins versus Omos. Haven't had a feud going up to it. And yeah, it's just there. It's weird. I guess that's just them trying to get Seth Rollins and Omos on the freaking match card. But yeah, we'll just talk more about that whenever the time comes, and I'll do my predictions and everything, obviously. That's just something weird right there. But yeah, for tonight's episode of Friday Night SmackDown, I'll give it 7 stars. That's what I'll give it. It was an okay episode, but yeah, that's what I'll give it. So yeah, That has been my Friday Night SmackDown reviews. Like, subscribe to TNW Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, World of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Videos, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and both of my TikToks. And I'll be down there in the description box, and I'll see you guys later for this Monday's Monday Night Raw reviews. See you guys later. Until then.